Hello everyone, welcome back again. My name is Jesse, and in this one-hour tutorial, we're trying to see how to use Spacy to be able to do sanitization of documents, right? Or how to be able to use Spacy to do redaction of documents. So this is an application of name entity recognition. So what does sanitization of document mean? So for example, let's say you have a document and you want to be able to remove every sensitive information or personal identifiable information from the document, or be able to censor the document. You'll be able to use Spacy to do that. So that is one of the applications of NER. Let me show you an example of what I mean. So let's say you have this particular document here, which is for Marvel, right? It's classified, redacted. So it's going to analyze the document and then redact all sensitive information from it, right? So that is one of the applications of NER. Let's see how to do this particular task with Spacy in NER. I'm going to load my data, load my package. So import Spacy. Then let's create an NLP object. It's going to be our NLP object, Spacy.load here, right? Perfect. So the basic idea is that the basic procedure for doing redaction is that you're going to locate that particular entity, whether it's person, whether it's place or something, then you're going to replace it with whatever you want to replace it with. So that is the basic idea. So let's show an example of how to do the normal entity recognition. So let's call it example 1, and let's say that so we have a sentence like this. So we want to find a particular entities inside this particular sentence. So it's going to be something very simple. Let's call it as our docs1. So NLP, I'm going to pass in our example 1. So to find the entities inside is going to be entity, right? In my entities, which is of this particular document 1.entities. Then I'm going to print. What are we going to print? I want to print all the entities dot test. Then I also want to print my entities dot. Okay, so if I run it so that just be able to analyze it and identify that there was what person there. So John Mark is a person, London is a geopolitical environment, and then last year is a date, right? So in case I want to redact the name John from this particular stuff to censor this particular name, there I'll be using this person here, the label for it, right? So that is the basic idea about it. So now let's see how to create a particular function. So I'm just going to create a function, df for the name of the function. Then let's call it as redact or sanitize. Let's call it as sanitize. That is sanitizing names from it, or redacting name. Then let's go to as test. So from this point, you're just going to create our document. So NLP of the particular document that you want. So test, create an NLP object. Then here we're going to create a sentence. So let's go to redacted sentences. An array of, you're going to be putting everything inside so that you have a sentence that everything is inside it. Then the next step is that we have to find the particular entities inside it. So for entity in my particular document, docs.ents, what do I want to do? I want to first of all merge all my entities. Then the next thing is that I'm going to tokenize them. So for token in my document, if the token dot ent type, right? So just as this one here, this is the person, right? This is the label. If the entity dot label is person, right? So this is a particular type, so that's why it's ent type. It's the same thing. So that is the basic idea. So this ent type is used only, it's not used for the entities, right? It's used for the document. So that is the purpose of this particular entity. I could have used this, right, if I'm working with documents docs.entities, but because I'm using docs, I'm just going with the entity type. Perfect. So if the entity type is equal to this person here, this is the entity type person. So in case I want to remove years from it, I'll put date. Then in case I want to remove person, I'll put person there. So person. If that is the case, then I want you to go with my redacted sentences. What do I want to append? I want to be able to remove that particular stuff. So what I'm appending is that I want to append this particular stuff from it. So let's append this. I'm replacing that person, right, with, let's say, redacted. Perfect. So I have this redacted stuff that I'm going to use to remove all of these things from it. So else, what do I want to do? Else I want you to append the entire stuff. So let me copy append everything that is not this particular type, right? So append everything that is not this particular type to it, so that later we join them together and work on it. So token dot string, and we token dot text or token dot string. So the next thing that we have to do is that after finding this, the next thing we need is that we need to join them together. So let's return it. So return dot join. What are we joining? We are joining our redacted sentence. So redacted sentences. Okay, so that's the basic idea about it. Perfect. So we have a simple sanitizer to sanitize all the names. So in case I want to sanitize dates, I can just change this particular option here. So let's see whether it's going to work. So we have our example here. It was this John, right? The reporter said that it was John Mark that gave him the name. So I want to redact this name from it, right? So I can just pass it inside my function to sanitize names. Then example 1. Perfect. So that has moved it. So the reporter said that it was dash redacted that gave him the news in London. So in case I wanted to remove London from it, I also change the particular type here, right? So it's very, very simple. So now let's, if in case I visualize this particular stuff, so from Spacy, import this Spacy. I want to visualize this particular stuff that we have. So I can actually visualize this in a very simple way. The normal one is going to be this Spacy dot render, because you're already in a browser. Then what do I want to render? What do I want to analyze is going to be the particular stuff we have, which is the example, right? So we are not going to do this. We are just going to put it outside NLP. So NLP it's going to be set to true, right? So Jupiter is set to true because we are inside the Jupiter. If I run this, so this was supposed to be L, right? So perfect. So you see that the reporter said that it was John Mark that gave him the news in London. That is something that we want to do. So in case I want to do the same thing for the redacted, I can just go with the same format of pattern, this one, right? So let me copy this one here, reduce it so that you can see it well. So it's going to be quite simple. So in case I want to do for the redacted stuff, just going to be like this. We have this one, right? Let me put this one inside another document. So document 3, right? Perfect. And then I'll pass the document 3 around to document 3, document 2. If you see that that's changes. So the reporter said that it was redacted that gave him the news in London. So that's how to work with this particular stuff. So it's very, very simple. The basic idea is that you're just going to find a particular entity that you want to do. So this is names or person. So in case I want to remove, let's say, dates, right? I'll just change this particular stuff from here to dates and then append this and then work on it. So let's try that one. Let me show you how to do that in a simple way. Let's go to as redact location. So here is going to be our GPE, right? GPE, which is coming from here. Remember that we had GPE, right? So I want to redact GPEs. So if I run this, and then I apply the same sanitize on any test, so the same test that we had, perfect, so that the London has been redacted. So that is the basic idea about it. So thank you for watching this tutorial. In case you have any question or contribution, you can just put inside the comment section so that everyone can benefit. And in case you need help in cleaning your data set, you can also check the link below for help. Thank you and stay blessed.